But that doesn't mean we can't all get together. So come close, snuggle around me, around the campfire while we drink our warm and sing Christmas carols. You know, most people's stockings have fruits, or not fruits, candy and games and other small things that really wouldn't be found in presents. But what I got in my stocking this Christmas was a giant fucking YouTube strike on my channel. Let's talk about it. So, a couple of days ago, I received a warning on one of my videos. At first I thought, it's a warning. It's okay. I don't know what I did, but whatever it was, it probably was warranted and well deserved. I mean, I probably did something wrong. But then I realized that this is YouTube we're talking about, and they are wildly inconsistent with the way that they treat people. Much like Twitch, they treat people who give them profit and income. They treat them to a nice, we don't care, we'll look the other way. While people who don't give them as much money and revenue and traffic to the network, they're more willing to just delete their channel off the face of the fucking planet. Twitch is broadly the same, except it's anything that brings sexualized content to the platform, as obviously Gideon has been completely perma-banned, shadow banned off the face of Twitch. But he made up and he apologized to the person that, he was targeting with harassment. However, some girl had sex, which wildly violates TOS, but she only gets 7 days. I don't know why, but anyways, what this means is what I bring this up is because their policies are wildly inconsistent. YouTube, on the other hand, has the outrageous problem where they don't do shit, or when they do it, it's targeted at the wrong person. They're like that superhero that comes out of hiding once in a blue moon to save the day, but instead of saving the civilian or the citizen that's being mugged, they'll go down and start kicking and beating on the person getting mugged and help the robber. That's pretty much what YouTube does, and it is, and their justice has struck today, or technically on Christmas. Actually, it was the 24th, but we're gonna call it Christmas because it was at night, pretty close to the 25th, less than 5 hours away. So we're gonna call it a Christmas, an early Christmas present, if you will. Anyway, so I got hit with a strike on my YouTube channel on the 24th for hate speech. Hate speech. The video that was taken down was some more galactic assault for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Keep in mind, I haven't named a video some more galactic assault in years. So this video was wildly outdated. This video has been on for a long ass time. I know. I went and checked. It was way back when, and I was very confused as to why it was considered hate speech. I mean, first off, they just deleted. They didn't private the video or make it so only I could see it, or demonetize it, or shadow ban it from everyone. No, they just fucking straight up deleted it. Because the live stream, I don't have it. So I don't know what I did wrong. You see, it would have been nice if YouTube went into, gave me some context as to, what the fuck the hate speech was, because I don't know. I don't know what I said. How am I supposed to better myself if YouTube doesn't even tell me what I did wrong, or keep the video or live stream for me to watch? Because it's not there. I can't see the live stream. I don't know what I did wrong. So of course I appealed it. I didn't appeal it because I still desperately wanted the video. I just appealed it because I wanted to be petty and see if I could just get it back. See how maybe it's just maybe because I was petty at the moment. I was like, you know what? I can't see it. So you know what? I'm gonna fucking appeal it, which means that a real person now goes to check to make sure that the bot did its job right, and it got rejected. My fucking appeal got rejected. So I'm very confused, and still no context on the second rejection. There's still no context. There's still no what you did wrong. It was still just you did hate speech. Bad. Here's a strike. And I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong. I mean, there was no context. It was just, your video is taken down. You get a strike. We're not going to tell you what you did wrong, but you should know what you did wrong. So I'm stuck here with my feet in the sand. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do now. So I just left it. But it kind of bubbled over. I'm not going to lie to you. I got a little more petty as time went on. And it kind of got under my skin. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit under my skin. Because it's one thing to just get it, and that's fine. However, when you take a look at the platform in of itself and the content that can also be found on the platform, I found it very hard to believe that my video was such a heinous act of hate speech, where a channel with 63 subscribers that just posts random shit because he finds it fun is violating the Geneva Conventions and has to have YouTube go and strike it down. Like, and the problem is not that I got struck down. I don't care. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a fuck that my video was taken down or that my channel got a strike. I'll just fucking make a new one if YouTube would let me do that. I don't know. They'd probably ban all my future accounts. I don't know. But let's just be for real here. I don't fucking care. At the end of the day, this shit is just a passion for me. It's not like my job. It's not like this is earning me a stable income. I'm making a grand total of $0, 0 cents. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens to my channel. It gets taken down. I have videos taken down all the time for fucking copyright. It's fine. I'm not entirely worried about it. Like my all my Star Wars Battlefront 2 videos get claimed because the music, the Star Wars music, is not free of copyright. Some douchebag who like the fucking music guy or whatever, or fucking Disney or whatever, copyrighted the music. Therefore, every time you post a video of Star Wars Battlefront 2 with any type of music from the game, it gets copyright striked. The video's not taken down, it's just claimed, which means they'll take all the money. I don't fucking know. I don't know how that works. Again, I make no money. So they're just wasting their fucking time. They're just wasting their time. Anyways, I just think it's very interesting that YouTube would go to the lengths to take down a video from someone who has 63 subscribers that talks to an audience of, on average, one viewer. That viewer being, I don't know, parents? I don't fucking know. Who genuinely watches this shit? No fucking clue. But anyways, so I think it's just kind of interesting. The reason why I think it's interesting is because the other content that could be found on this platform, that content being, I don't know, racist rants, animal abuse, severe allegations that come up on people that get to keep their channel. I think the policy is wildly inconsistent here. Lion Maker Studios, a known pedophile, known to the point where he posted pedophilic pictures of minors, well, obviously of minors, on his own Twitter. And he got to keep his channel. There are videos, like L for Lee. He wasn't a pedophile. However, sexual harassment, like terrible sexual harassment, got to keep his channel. Channels that are confirmed to abuse animals and then pretend to rescue them get to keep their channels fully monetized. They make money off that shit. There are people who literally go out and make videos just with the sole purpose of hate, making fun of someone's dead relative, making false allegations that could ruin careers, all that shit. And you turn a blind eye to it. You turn a blind eye, but it's been talked about so many fucking times. So many to the point where if we talk about it anymore, we'll just be beating a dead horse. But it's okay, because there's probably a channel out there that fucking does that already, that gets fully monetized, and YouTube knows about it, but probably doesn't do anything about it. You know, and they know about it, but, you know. Don't worry, there's probably a channel for that. However, I think it's wildly inconsistent that like everything's like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. You know, all channels talking about, you know, Jacksepticeye's dead dad and making jokes about it, or Queen Elizabeth, whatever. Oh no, that's perfectly fine. That can stay on the platform. A channel with 63 subscribers making a Star Wars video? No, that's gotta be off the platform. It's gotta be striked the fucking works. Do whatever we can. Do the worst we can. And it just goes. It's wildly inconsistent, and that YouTube's fucking policy is just a joke. I think the problem is that YouTube put themselves in this position where they're just a fucking laughingstock. I can't take strikes are very serious things. Like, you get 3 and your channel is gone, shadow banned, not shadow banned, like full on banned, banished to this shadow realm, never to be heard from again, tucked in some fat smelly dude's stomach roll, like a piece of pizza. It's gone. But no, here I am just vibing, making Star Wars Battlefield content, and it's hate speech. Is there something I could have said to warrant it? Well, let's talk about this. I am not a hateful person. I don't make hate speech because I am genuinely hateful. I don't look at people and say, you're different from me, I hate you, and go around spewing negative things. I don't do that. And when I do, it's in context and for educational purposes, or something that is within context, which is allowed by YouTube's terms of services. I looked it up. Hate speech is not permitted unless it is put in a certain context. What context would warrant, you know, full-on hate speech? I don't know. I mean, I guess, for example, like talking about Hitler and how all the Jews should die, I guess in that regard, yeah, sure, that's not technically hate speech. You're talking about Hitler's policy. However, it's like I don't understand that rule, and regardless, I don't know the clip, so I'm just going to assume, like I should, that I did nothing wrong, because there's no clip to prove it. There's no, you know, there's no evidence behind whatever I said. I don't know. Like, there was nothing, no context, no evidence, video or otherwise, to suggest I ever did anything that was consistent with hate speech, because there's no evidence. There's nothing. They didn't give me any context. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. So I guess, yeah, maybe there's something I did. Maybe I said the wrong thing. I don't know. But the problem is I don't know, because there was nothing. The video was deleted. I went back to go check to see, oh, maybe if I watch the video, I'll see what I did wrong. So maybe in the future I avoid talking about that, or maybe in the future I avoid making said joke, because don't get me wrong. I'm not a hateful person. I don't say hate speech for the intent on hurting people. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. I mean, ask Kanye West for that type of shit. That's not me. But regardless, there are still channels out there that do way worse than I have ever said on this channel, unless I'm talking about them specifically. So I'm not entirely sure where YouTube gets off in saying I am the problem on this channel, or I'm the problem on this website, that I warrant a strike, when there are people out there doing some pretty heinous shit on the platform that are getting away with it. I think the issue is that YouTube doesn't hold themselves accountable for these types of actions. They see these big channels, thousands of subscribers, such as Miss Meg Gotcha, who is one of the gotcha fucking YouTube people that make hate videos towards people. They talk about how people deserve to die, how school shootings are good, and YouTube completely sleeps. The YouTube just sleeps on them. Like, oh, this is perfectly fine content. I don't see anything wrong with this. Our bots detect nothing. However, you see my content, and it's just like DEFCON fucking 5, like DEFCON 1. Batten down the hatches, here comes the big tsunami. We need to take care of this before he fucking blows down YouTube and all of our all of our companies that invest in us are gone. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what I did wrong. I guess maybe one day Susan Wojcicki will come to my aid, and maybe one day she'll tell me what I did wrong, and I'll look her right in the eyes, and I'll whisper in her ear that I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry for what I did to YouTube. It was a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Speaking of which, what the fuck happened with Logan Paul and the fact that he recorded a dead body and posted it on YouTube? I know, that's a genuine question I want to ask here. My bad for maybe making an insensitive joke that you thought that I was being serious about. My bad. But what about the fucking guy who posted a dead body, literally promoting scams, or allegedly, with some pretty good evidence to back it, promoting scams on fucking YouTube? Can we talk about him real quick? How the fuck is he still on the platform? But I am one strike down. If he's gotten a strike, he's been very fucking quiet about it, but I'm pretty hard pressed to believe that he got a strike on any content he's ever posted, because he brings in all the fucking 5-year-olds. However, I think that this is just completely stupid. Man posts dead body in the fucking woods and gets off with a goddamn warning. In fact, the fucking YouTube community, his own community, had to be the ones that took him by the hand and spanked him in the bum, because YouTube was too busy diddling each other's assholes to even do anything about it. And now he's allegedly, with some pretty hard evidence, promoting a crypto scam on your platform, which brings down your reputation, because you were allowing someone to promote these very expensive scams, allegedly, with a lot of evidence to back it. The problem is that they are so inconsistent. They just don't care. And that's the issue, is that they just don't care. Except when it comes to small content creators or other content creators whose image does not matter. For example, my image on YouTube does not matter. I have 63 fucking subscribers. Me being off the platform or getting a strike in any way or facing repercussions from YouTube is not going to reflect negatively upon them, because no one knows who the fuck I am. However, you go and give this strike to Logan Paul or whoever, fucking Ludwig, although I like Ludwig, so I wouldn't wish him to get a strike. But regardless, same preface. You're going to get a lot more backlash from it, and your reputation is just going to go down. However, it's also equally as bad if you promote scams. So what do? You stop the fucking scams because you're hurting other people. Same thing with your inability to deal with content creators openly breaking rules that you harshly punish other people for. My hate speech, for example. There are content creators making much more heinous speeches and saying a lot worse things than I am, and mine, keep in mind, was a fucking joke. But no, we gotta get rid of mine. However, Miss Gotcha Life over here, that literally says that school shootings are good things, no, she's allowed to stay on the platform, and I think that's stupid. I think that that's incredibly irresponsible on YouTube's part. And I think that YouTube really needs to step it up in terms of how they manage their fucking company and their website. I want to make it very clear that I'm not out to witch hunt. This video was not to out people into witch hunt and to get people's content struck down and their channels deleted. However, I'm just trying to point out inconsistencies within YouTube. I think it's very important that we call out YouTube and other big platforms for being inconsistent, because it shows their true nature. What this is doing is showing YouTube is very inconsistent with the way that they practice their terms of services. Whether it be because they're just too lazy to do anything about it, or the channel is just too big for them to and way too profitable for them to strike down. I understand this is a company, but at some point you gotta understand that the wallets of mothers and fathers is much more valuable than the $2 you're gonna get on a fucking small ass channel. Your reputation of YouTube is now just the inactive fucking piss-brain babies that don't do anything, and people get scammed on your platform. What company would want to invest in a platform openly known for ignoring people who scam, but then striking down for the 5th time a channel that has done nothing but promote positivity on a platform? I'm not saying that's my channel. However, I'm saying that it is known. Like, some channels do deserve some type of break at the end of the day. I understand. Some channels, you say one thing and you don't mean it. Like, you don't mean to say what you say, but you still say it. And I think some channels still need to be held accountable for it. Like, for Logan Paul, for example, I don't think he meant to find that body. But he did. And that's not the issue. The issue is what he did afterwards. He was irresponsible and showed it to a massive group of people. That is the irresponsible thing that he did. So what do? You show him and you teach him that is not okay, so for the future he's not filming people who committed suicide in a fucking forest because they were so unhappy with their lives they had to do that. I think it's extremely disrespectful, and the fact that YouTube did nothing about it, and that the YouTube community had to do something about it, was completely disgusting. But anyway, that's about it. Just wanted to rant. See you guys later.